Course in Miracles, number 134. I'm talking again, accepting the Word of God, part 2. And on this one, just continuing from what I talked about last time. And I think what's very important to note on accepting the Word of God in the fact that I talked about being elusive, it's sometimes we're elusive to it. Sometimes just the lack of awareness, the lack of understanding, the lack of introducing of the Word of God by somebody else keeps other people elusive. So sometimes it's our own doing, sometimes it's the fact that our brothers and sisters aren't out there helping other people. So in the Course in Miracles, a couple of the things I really like about it is that's one of your functions, is to give the Word to somebody else, to give forgiveness to somebody else, to love somebody else. All things that are taught in the Bible, for those who read the Bible and follow it, is to get you to do it. So that's one of my doingness. Remember, busy doing this guy in regular life, and not that spiritual life is on the side. It's supposed to be your life. So this is part of doing it here, is accepting the Word of God, accepting the challenge, accepting your function. And one of the other things I like about the Course in Miracles is the daily lessons I mentioned before. Sometimes the topic of these have been the daily lessons. For example, right now we're in a review period. Like they'll maybe do 20 different lessons and they're 5-minute recording, and then try on every hour to put 5 minutes into it. I have to admit, many of the hours I do not take the 5-minute pause, but there are several hours I do some version of pausing and resting and doing the lesson. But then the review periods are a little just quick reminder of the lesson you did 20 days ago, for example. And one of the lessons recently that I'm attributing to accepting the Word of God is, one of them was, I'm spirit, meaning we're spirit, you're spirit, I'm spirit. But you have to accept that, like, I am spirit. That means I am created by God to be that person that God created me. And if I accept the Word of God, life does go easier, because I can see myself the way I'm supposed to see. And then I can see the other people the way I'm supposed to see it. And then you have less anxieties, less fears, less worries. And the daily practice would want to remove you from all those illusions into fully accepting the Word, because you're doing it consistently. Many times to talk about practicing, and that's it. That's a daily practice. And then a lot of times they combine 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 lessons into these review lessons. And the other one was about accepting the function God gave you, which the function God gave you, there's like many functions in the Course in Miracles, but they're all one. They're all one. And when you accept that one function, you are then truly accepting the Word of God. And that got me to do these videos, because I was like, yeah, my function would be to actually accept the Word of God. Yes, it is to forgive. Yes, it is to love. Yeah, but it's hard to love and forgive if you're not accepting the Word. Then you're trying to fit the round or the square peg into the wrong round hole. Like, think of that old, example of, you got the pegs, you're trying to fit in a hole. Like, if you're not accepting the Word of God and trying to be loving and trying to be forgiving, but you can't do it because you're not accepting of the Word, it doesn't always work. You're like trying to force through it. And we want to get to that point where we're not forcing our way through our day, forcing our way through our fears, forcing our way through our anxieties. We want to be like, oh, those aren't even real things. And I'm just going to accept what God says about me. I'm spirit, and His Word says that I am created in His image. So yeah, why don't I just accept that? That'd be easier. And like I said, it is easier to accept a Word. It just seems like in the world we're supposed to be doing all these other things, because that's what all these other people are out there doing too. And why do we not want to fit in? We got to fit in with everybody. Obviously, I don't care a lot about fitting in. I'm sure I'm not perfect at, not caring about the ways of the world either, as I pointed out before. But accepting the Word makes life go easier. Accepting who you are as part of the Word makes your life go easier. But really, it's meant to help somebody else, because we are one, created in His image, one with somebody else, and one with Him. And if we just are out there for ourselves, it's not going to go that well. So again, sharing kind of my experience here, accepting the Word of God, part 2. Hopefully just the conversational aspect of these videos can help you think through, like, yeah, maybe I should just accept the Word and believe I am created in His image, and I am spirit, and that is somebody I can give my all to and forgive and be blessed, and they be blessed as well.